I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I can. You ever ask yourself, if there's a NoFap movement for men, how come there's a no button smashing for women? Ask yourself that question. Men can't fap, but there's no movement for women. I guess it's because perhaps, when the church has been for thousands of years banishing women to roles of just BS, you get stuck in what you would say a subservient role. So, I keep getting all these videos, no fap, no fap, no fap, no fap, and it's like none of these dudes are bringing any pages worth of books. They just saying, if you fap, it's wrong. God's watching. Listen, put down your Bibles for a second. Start reading some books. I'm gonna start giving you some books right now. You should read this book, Awaken Healing Energy Through the Tao by Mantak Chia. This will teach you about the microcosmic orbit. Good book. Another good book. The Sacred Prostitute, Eternal Aspect of the Feminine by Nancy Qualls Corbet. Excellent fucking book. Kind of feminine, but you know what? The shit inside of it is deep. Y'all praying to God. But I think the real problem with the world is you have so much emphasis on God, you've forgotten the other aspect of the goddess. I'm going to leave that to you. Get the book if you can. If you can't read it, I might go out of my way to read it to y'all in the future. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Another good book, The Science of Love. Whew. I'm not even going to go into this. If you know how to read, if you have eyes to see, and you have a mind that can take in information, get this book. Get this book. Highly, 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 highly recommended. Not going to say it again. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett. You know what I mean? He told me about this. Got it. Had to read it. He told me about this one too. Got it. I'm in the process of reading it. I've read about 110 pages today so far. Amazing. Amazing. Wilhelm Reich. I never knew about this guy until I read a book about Poisoner in Chief, about this guy named Gottlieb. He was one of the CIA's chief MK Ultra scientists or whatnot. But somehow I came up upon him. I listened to another book by him, or it was like a book about him and his life and his research, and I was just like, yo, everything that the guy was talking about him was amazing. I've yet to read this book. Not gonna lie, yet to read it. When I do, I might be a different person. But Wilhelm, Art of Loving, Eric Fromm. You can find this on Audible. You can find this even on YouTube. So maybe like 2 hours. Good book. Deep. Healing Love Through the Tao. Cultivating Female Sexual Energy. Females, get this book. Get this book. Get this book. Get this book. Fellas, get this book. Read it. Learn some things. Amor and Psyche. The Psychic Development of the Feminine. Good book. I'm not gonna go into it. Details. Y'all can read. I'm not gonna hold your hand. Read it. Good book. Oh, and you can find this book on Audible if you don't have time to read. It's like a 10-hour book, something like that. But I had to buy the book because there were just so many pictures in it. Some crazy pictures in it, but I had to see what they were talking about. Definitely worth it. Ecstasy, Understanding the Psychology of Joy by Robert A. Johnson. I plan on reading this one, he, she, and we. Good, and more good. Wilhelm Reich, the bioelectrical investigation of sexuality and anxiety. I'm not going to say anything. The title speaks for itself. The guy was ahead of his times. He got murdered in a jail. They said he had a heart attack, but I don't believe it. He was against the Nazis, but you know how Americans had brought over the Nazis after World War II, Operation Paperclip. Some of the Nazis were working in the American government. They made him look like a bad guy, and let's just say he died of a heart attack in a jail. You know how many brothers and sisters die in jail cells every day? This guy had things that the government did not like. That's why I don't get all this NoFap. It's killing you guys. You guys are walking around like bottled up pretenders. Like, come on, man. NoFap, please. Listen, little man. Classic. I read this in one night. I'm not even going to go into it. If I can read in one night, you can read in one night. It's like 2 hours. Listen, little man. Yeah, I'm talking to you, little big man who thinks he's a big man, but you really just a little man. Read this book. Yeah. Another Mantak Chia, the multi-orgasmic man. Yeah, you can learn about the microcosmic orbit, the iron shirt, ton of things, warming the stove. Get it? You see what it says at the top? Every man should know. I don't know why. They don't teach you this at NoFap. NoFap class. Don't touch your pee-pee. Taoist Secrets of Love. Cultivating Male Sexual Energy by Mantak, Chia, and Winn. This is a good book. I've left you all these books here. All these books. Please stop. Please, YouTube, whatever you're doing, stop putting these algorithms for me for NoFap. I fapped the other day for like 3 hours. Didn't drop 1 ounce of seed essence. Felt great. Went to work. Females were loving me. And I don't know. Everything this NoFap shit is bullshit. It's straight utter BS. It's like we're going backwards, not forwards. It's because you have energy within you that they don't teach you how to circulate within the body. Up the spine, to the crown, back down, and back up again. If you knew what to do with here, this point right here that you say you can't touch, oh, you'd be a beast. You'd join the dark side tomorrow. But you're on this holy rolling, Bible pumping BS. I said I was going to make this short, so I'm done. I've left you the books. You've seen what I read. You've seen what I'm about to be reading. And I got more, but I'm not going to waste my time because a lot of people don't like to read, so go on listening to these NoFappers, but that junk is a joke. Straight garbage. Yeah. But yeah, you see it. You see it, right?